Well, hello everyone, welcome to Norland here. We're going straight into a new game here. This is a brand new update from them before the release in May. So we're going to go with two brothers and a wife. You can change the scenario, but we're just going to go with the default. We're going to keep the characters default. All I've done is increase her management by 2 points. It does increase their age for every click. You got to be careful as well. And we're going to go straight into this easier setting here. So we'll randomize this flag for us and we'll go straight in. So you get great wood, a little bit of iron, herbs and food. So easy difficulty. We'll go straight in. Now, I just want to take a moment to talk about some of the game parameters. So a little bit different, but if you love RimWorld and Alien Dawn, all those types of games going medieval, then this is that type of game, just with a lot more politics and things like that, and a bigger emphasis on actually looking after your people, I'd say, rather than making them disposable. I don't know, but the scenario is we'll have... But what we're going to do is no scenario. You can have prisoner to try and free them. By touch is hard mode, and hammer's way is a craftsman, but rubbish at merchant stuff, so you can't really buy too much. There's this thing called the Unholy Horde, and I'll leave that there. Pause it if you want to have a quick read, but basically all it is a horde will come through ransacking villages, and you've got to survive either 55 days or capture its initial city. You can turn that off as well, and then everything else will leave. We'll go normal, we'll leave all that, and we'll go straight in. So here we are. Norland, the year 2898 since the creation of the world. 200 years have passed since the Crimson Empire perished in the flames of the religious war. Its former provinces have become the barbaric kingdoms kept from mutual destruction only by the all-powerful Church of Holy Sophia. Alright, so we are paused. I'll just show you. So all you get is these three lords. If you play the prisoner scenario, one of them is captured and you've got to go save them. But essentially you have three lords' houses, your main hall, so you can click on each, and then a dormitory for your peasants. So we start with 7 peasants here, no soldiers. You don't typically have your priorities like in RimWorld. It's similar though. You've got to set them certain jobs as well. But what we're going to do is get straight in. We're going to go straight for our lumberjack fields as well. So we're just going to pop one up in here, and we'll get one over here as well. I'm going to slowly play and watch as they kind of go and do their thing, and then we'll get our food field. There's our peasants, and there's our lovely people. But each of them have their own stats as well, as you can see here. So mood, inventory, language is really weird in this. The skills are right here. You've got the relationships, and you've got what they did previously, their history. Same for all. If you click on them, they're about to do something. If I click this, they'll go and make sure they prioritize it as well. So that's kind of how you do it. You click on them and then click their item here, and they'll prioritize it. It'll go in a list along the side here. I can go into here and say build this one first. That's 15 wood, and we start with 500. I'm also going to go and get a rutabaga field right down here. So we'll go right there. Now you can put farms anywhere, but they're more fertility over here as well. A bit like on the RimWorld map. If I hover over the peasants here, we'll say you'll see details about them. So we've got one unemployed at the moment. And then we'll be able to get another dormitory ready as well, because we'll need that for when they come in. So I'm just going to slow it down. We'll grab housing. Dormitory holds 10 anyway. We'll just get it next to that one as well. So once you've built them, you have to assign a manager to each building. And we're actually going to use Dobromir because he's our better production. So 152%. So typically, each building you have to assign a manager, and then they'll give instructions for the peasants to go work. Now, each ruler can do between 5 to 10 management per day, I think it is. So try and keep within that number. There is a tutorial that goes over the basics, which I have done. So what he'll do is he'll go over, start ordering around, and he'll basically say, this is your work for today, and they'll go and the peasants will carry on and work. Now, I'll slow it down so you can kind of see a little bit of diplomacy here. If I just click on any user, people will turn up and you can assign them as well. But if I go actions, you can kind of start conversations, warfare, all this. Look, you can get them to play together to build a relationship. There's a massive emphasis on relationship building in this game. And then the king, I can now reward, pass the crown, revoke the title. I can give gifts. You can also give titles to these. So if I go, not those, but like warriors, I think you can give a title. So there we go. They'll go out now on those peasants and they'll chop. So we only have 7, so there's not enough really for them to do jobs. But again, we need to appoint the manager here. So we'll go Dobromir again. What I am actually going to do is set these to both upgrade as well, because the first upgrade on the lumber mill only costs 15 wood and it does improve. And I'll just take you through a few of these. Let me go through actually. So you got your construction panel, production panel, which you don't have anything yet. Finance. In here is how you set the price for within our local market. So the local market is this, and that's what the peasants will use to buy from. You can essentially influence, based on their wages, what they can buy. At the moment, they can buy rutabaga because they earn 5 a day, the peasants there, and they can buy rutabaga for 3. Inside statistics, you'll have an up and down for consumables and crafting, so your production rates for everything. Inside army, you can build an army. I'll go through that when we get to it anyway, so we'll definitely be going out. Dynasty, I don't know too much about yet. Knowledge is the research tree, but you need a library before you can start doing that, and I'll go into that once we get there. Trade, and then the world map. Obviously, the world map. You have all your towns across here. You can send people over to go start trading and things like that as well, so it's pretty cool. And the rutabaga field is done as well. So for this one, we're going to go Dobromir once more, just because he's got the best production. We can change this later anyway. There he goes. He's off to go and do his inspections and go around. He has to go and do inspections every day as well to make sure they're kind of doing their thing, or every few days. Then he'll go over and do this one as well. But food and wood, right off the bat, are the most important things. So this little icon up here, if you click that, it gives you like some tips on what you need to kind of build. Nowhere to pray, tavern, alcohol's absent, and we have a weak army. And there we go. The first trader is coming in as well. Once that trader comes in, they'll come running down with their slaves and things like that. You can buy prisoners. Alright, so we've got our lumberjack huts built. We've got our food built. We've got our second dorm in. It'll go in order of where you place them. What I'm going to do next is service, and I'm actually going to get an altar. And what I'm going to do is pop the altar pretty close to the market, actually. I'm going to go like there, and that will satisfy their need for that as well. And here's the trader coming in right now. If I double-click the trader, it'll just follow them in. I'll see what we can buy. You can see we're now on 14 peasants because we've just had some come in. So you get migrants. Expected migrants 5 today. And then what we'll do is click the trader, and then you've got to get someone in. So each have the different influences that increase like the sale rates and things like that. So we'll set Dobromir. He's doing everything at the moment. And then you get this trade panel. So you've got your main ingredients here. The red stuff you can't buy until you improve the relationship with the matriarch. And then inside of here is research books. So prison ward, keeping prisoners, scaffold, herbalist, temple. Herbalist's a good one. Might buy that. And then in here, yeah, the red ones, obviously, as I say, I can't buy those. But there are certain things we would potentially want to buy. And that would be if we build our army and we do go out, we will need some spears or something as well. But we don't need anything at the moment, I don't think. We've got some ale. I like to buy in some rings because they do gift these. So having the gold is good. Let's go that. Trade. I'll buy those 10 rings. So 10 rings can be used to increase the happiness of these guys. You can kind of give them some rings. Alright, there's our first economic report come in. So we've paid 55 in wages. We've produced 16 in gold, and we sold 52 in local markets. So pretty sure we resources invested in the economy, 170 gold. Check me out, eh? But yeah, big economy piece in this game, really. It's quite cool. Love it. And if you zoom all the way out, you can kind of see who's the manager of each thing as well. Like an overall management thing. I think once the altar's built, we will go into our research thing. So I will place that one down, actually. So we'll want to go into the library here. And I think the library... the library up here. They're the lord's houses anyway. We're not going to need much more than that. Alright, our new day has dawned. They're in the hall, having a bit of a bite to eat there, look. And going through. Let's go into a little bit of the moods then. So if I hover over, you can see Holy Sophia has forsaken me. He seems pretty happy, though. He's got a mace and some armor. Build a library. I'm on it. I've already placed that on, don't you worry. What I want to do is basically research the ability to make ale. So I think one of her traits was monogamy, right? Is that where you fall in love with loads of people? Is that what they call it? Yeah, monogamous. I don't know how you say it. she likes more than one person in a relationship, so that's cool. So we can get her with both the brothers, right? Anyway, let's have a look. World statistics. Forest bandits are hiring, events from neighbor regions, and daily statistics. Cool. Frequent negative thoughts are homelessness and mild fatigue. So ale helps with the fatigue. Homelessness, we're building the second plot here anyway. And the migrants do slow down a little bit. So we are expecting some more, though. We should still have enough, but we will need to get another one in as well. We'll make sure we get more here. There is a building that can help. Yeah, the warehouse. A place for storing resources, distributing wages, and building where you can hire additional builders. Tricky knowing where to place things, right? Let's go warehouse there. Next to the marketplace. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And there we go. There's the tavern as well. So we'll also queue that one up. We don't want it by the altar. That's a bit naughty. So let's have it by the dorms here, because that's where they'll be going anyway. You will destroy the tree automatically if you place over it as well. Just show you a bit of the map. So you can obviously build across all of this. The whole thing can become yours. I haven't gone far enough to see how that kind of goes, but There we go. We officially have the temple, so I can show you the knowledge thing now. So basically what that'll do, you see this? That's saying, are they the only person that can do it? Oh yeah, this book is written in Varn, so there's, I think it's 4 languages, and language speakers are everyone. You kind of want them all to be the same, if not really. Depends on the book, right? But here we go. So our starting ones are here. What we're going to be going into is the, it's either the bread making, which is rye field and mill, or hop field and beer. So we're going to go learn. The higher the Lord's intellect level, the quicker it is. And Shana's going to be the one that does that. So she's going to go ahead and it'll come down here. And she's going to study hop field and beer. But that will make her tired. But we've got the tavern going down as well. So what they'll do is drink beer to recover from that as well. We got the 19 peasants. We might need to get another house up straight away as well. So you can build nicer little peasant housings. So it keeps their mood... Hold on. Yeah. Provides them positive thoughts and improves their mood. So the dormitory is obviously just a generic living space. So peasants housing... Let me just have a look. How much does that cost? So dorms 30. These cost 15. They only house 2. What you could essentially do is do like a little peasant housing estate. I don't know. We can get a couple in. Enough for 6 more people. So a lot of building there they'll have to do. We'll start a little village over there. Jana is pregnant with Stratislav's child. Oh, yes. We're going to have an heir. There you go. She's 42% through on the beer learning as well. So she'll be in the temple reading. What do we have here? So... What is that? Request for assistance. There it is. Request for assistance. A plunder threat. The enmity between the king has reached the stage of war, and now Cillian from Brightvale is planning to plunder Great Mist. Lord Swordsman in heavy armor with a shield. Level 3 archers 2. Level 3 to 5 spearmen without armor 6. So, Great Mist is seeking help from all neighbours who are willing to stand by his side. You can send your army to help defend Great Mist. So that'll give us good relations with Zlatomil. But we'll... bad relations with Cillian. I kind of like the idea of trying it out, and it does kind of showcase a bit of the army, because that's my goal here, is to showcase stuff. So, do we send our king? That's the worrying thing, you know. What I'll do is go back in a second. Oh my god, what is going on in here? Is she ill? Had an orgasm. Oh, okay. I guess, yeah, that's how she's pregnant. That'll do it. Oh, Dobromir has received an Enlightenment Lumber Mill upgrade. Obviously the next upgrade... Oh, that one. There we go. We'll get that one upgraded as well. It did say, so upgrade to level 3. It does take iron. At that point, you only start with a little bit, so I don't want to waste it. Right, Beer's almost done, but she is feeling rather ill. Obviously, if I click her here, I can click this book, and she'll go back to do it. And here we go, though. So we've officially got to our king's ambitions and what we want to choose from. So this basically determines like a happiness factor for your king, and what your kind of goals as a leader need to be. So... you have the Conqueror, Unifier, Fertile, and Economic. So, Conqueror, obviously, as you can see, add 3 vassals. Unifier is to expand your alliance of 3 cities to 3 provinces, which I'm not sure. I'm going to go with Fertile, just to get because the more population, the more happy I am. So, just by getting population to 2, that is my ambition. We'll go with that for now, but it's cool that you have the different ones. And there we go. New knowledge is gained from the book. Hop, field, and beer. So, I just want to go in and just see what else you can do. Oh, there's the lumber mill upgrade. Allow the upgraded lumber mill to level 4 and 5, which will create additional job opportunities. So that's his inspiration. Alright, so there's the hop and field beer thing. What happens then? Oh, because she wrote that book, look, that's why she's there. Same for him here. I don't understand past this point. If I do it again, if I have another book, there's quite a lot of books, as you can see. There is a shed ton of them. I'm not sure what that does. Oh, create a book based on knowledge is writing, so you can get more. The book is written noticeably faster because she's already familiar with it. It requires 3 papers, so you can create... Oh, I guess you can then sell the books, maybe? Interesting. Anyway, we'll go into that a little bit further, but what I want to do is grab some of these fields, and we've got that up there, but what I kind of want to get the hop field away from that one, so I'm going to go with our first hop field down here. And we've got our tavern. We already had a little bit of beer in anyway, and then we're going to need our brewery. So let's get the brewery kind of here, and it'll be near the warehouse as well. So things should get built pretty quickly because we've got the warehouse hut anyway. Loving this little area here. Get Lord's house in the middle. There we go. For this one, we'll appoint Shana as the manager of this one down here. She's going to be the beer lady. Obviously, we've only got 2 of 3 workers because the inside of the brackets are the ones without jobs, so we don't have enough people to fully populate this one, but we'll start grabbing that anyway. And hopefully our happiness will increase here. And the tavern is almost done already. And once again, Shana, you're going to be in charge of boozing. Okay? And then we're going to go into more knowledge. So we've got obviously the hop and field beer. I'm going to get the basics in to start with. Herbalist is a good one. So that's the medicine for the guys. Maybe we'll go into that one as well. So we'll start learning this one with Shana. So that's going to be on our list of jobs to do. Once she's commanded these guys, obviously, we need an influx of people. So we're expecting some migrants to come in. And we've got our little houses ready. They should go into there. I'm actually going to build these out. So I want peasant housing over most things, really. Hello, Druzeslav. So this lord here, actually, what you can do is hire these for 10 days to do work for you as well. And you can try and build your relationship with them to bring them into your family. So you can kind of give them a title and things like that. Grant a title once their relationship is above 25. So you can do that type of thing. But you obviously need to hire them before you can do that. And it does cost gold. Now, I'm okay with my 3 at the moment. I don't need to worry about that. We obviously have a son or a daughter on the way as well. So peasants are too tired to ale. And then we need to work on an army at some point as well. Another coronation begins as well. But as you can see, it's pretty cool. Like, the management is so cool in this game. Like, there are things that I don't know as well. As you can see here, now that we've unlocked that, we have this production tab now, so we can set a do until. So for beer, what you kind of want to do is see what kind of consumption you're at. And we should be fine. There's not loads. So inside of our production, obviously if we want to sell some, you need booze and you need obviously these 2 types here. But wheat and rye. That one only, hops and wheat. So we need to kind of research that one. Doing herbalist first. Maybe I need to change that. I'm going to need rye, aren't I? Yeah, let's cancel that. Let's go into the rye here with Shana. Alright, I think Shana's no longer ill, which is nice. She's hungry and has got mild fatigue, though. We need to look into our food, actually. I might need to get another one in. More migrants coming in, though. We got jobless now, so what we want to do is up our food as well. So I'm going to go into... Oh, we've got our rye field now as well. So rye field. Get this down here. However, to keep this one strictly booze, though. Go right there. Obviously, I can put them out here, but the fertility rate is a bit naff. And then we'll also get a rutabaga against this one as well. Another 100% fertility there, so let's get that one in. We can set some people up for jobs as well. I think we might need to potentially look into mining research next, but we're able to do that now. We've got these 2. She has gone ahead and done that. Mine could also be good. We've got to be careful because if she dies, she's our youngest member, but if she dies, I think the knowledge dies with her as well. So you actually need to write a book as well. But we're getting low on paper here. So in the production warehouses, there are currently none. Produce in the paper workshop. So we need to try and get to paper workshop somehow. Is that a research we can do yet? I don't think it is. We'll need to buy that. All lumberjacks in the province gain the knowledge to obtain twice as much resources from a single felled tree. That is amazing. I'm going to write that with Shana. There you go. You can write that book. So we'll double our wood income straight away. That's something obviously we could sell if need be. And I'm going to continue to keep getting some of these in. I think we've just gained 3 warriors. Okay, they're homeless, so we're going to need to get a barracks in as well, and the soldiers are going to go over here. Let's just plonk you over there right now. Bratislav and Shana are spending time in bed. Good for you. Good for you. Goddess will punish me. Just checking the loyalty on these. Dobromir is very loyal. I guess they're brothers, aren't they? Okay, so our gold balance is about 54 per day at the moment. So if I go over the economic report, we're paying 120 in wages, but we're selling 174 in the markets. What is this? The Emperor's Dream. Tonight, the last Emperor, Maximilian, appears to me. A loving family has betrayed me. They've strayed from the Covenant Mother Sophia to seize the Crimson Throne. Your family, my descendants, and your destiny to challenge the Church, reclaim my castle and establish a new empire. But first, you must unite Norland with pen or sword. Okay, it seems I've found the purpose of our house. Ooh. Unite 15 Norland provinces under your control, either as a king of a vassal state or as the leader of a union of free cities. Proclaim yourself the new emperor and challenge the Church's Inquisition to seize the Stone of Faith and lay claim to the Crimson Throne. There he goes there. I just wanted to say Dobromir is there, so we've got a purpose now. You see the population one, it's up here, the ambition. So current progress is 56% to 60. Alright. But we also now need to unite 15 provinces. That's going to be tricky. So that's our win condition then, right? Wow, you're getting plundered a lot. I think that's the thingies that are coming. I need to kind of try and build relationship with him somehow, but I don't have the... We have 3 warriors now, actually, which could be okay. I've sent Dobromir out to do business, though, so I can't really do that at the moment. He's arrived at Wimpy. The building needs managers. Let's get all this sorted first then. Oh, look at that. A good mood has sparked inspiration. All skills have increased by 5. This will last till the end of the day. Get it going then. Barak, as a result of aging, forgot training ground. What? Building needs a manager. There we go. And one more there. Shana, can you go ahead and do that one as well? And then we'll work on getting all that sorted. We've got enough people to do that, hopefully, eventually. We can obviously prioritize these with our peasants as well. Wood is getting pretty low, so we may need to upgrade furthermore on one of these. So let's get one upgraded. We're going to use 5 of our iron, and then we'll research or buy that in. What is it telling me to construct here? A mill. Here we go. Here, flour can be produced. Lovely. Let's get the mill down here. Near the farm there as well. And then all we need is some migrants to come in so we have some more people. Or some births or something. But settlement is growing. Oh, look at this. Dark deeds. Lord's assassination. Library robbery. Hall robbery. We don't want to do any of that. Manners skill of your envoy matters a lot on that one. So Dobromir. Oh, he doesn't have any negotiations, but he is there at the moment. What we can do is obviously spend time with these. So who's the king? Where is he? There he is. Dobromir. He has a naff thingy. As a result, Dobromir will think about, had a great laugh together, had a deep conversation. Okay. See, I need to send my king. He's so powerful with his negotiations, actually, but he's doing a lot of work. But he is there. Let's see what happens. We'll hopefully build a relationship with that as well. And we'll continue to try and get the management going here. So, Stratislav, can you do that one as well, please? So, let's go to Stratislav. We're going to click that one so he goes and does that. There we go. Perfect. So, we're looking for certain things in here, aren't we? So, what have we got? Temple, scaffold, training ground. That's a good one. So, we're going to want that. What is that? Tax on warriors. Oh, so we've got to pay our tax because of our warriors we're holding. Oh, interesting. Okay, what's that one? Flavorful ale. There is a special recipe for braised rutabaga that prevents death from rutabaga typhoid. Right, we'll grab the pig farm. Let's see what else we can buy here then. Ale's getting a bit low, so we might need to spend a bit of cash on that. Let's get 10 more of those. We could get some bows as well. Have those in our army if we build one. How's everything else? Rutabaga's looking good. Wheat is looking okay. And hops, we could obviously buy these in to bolster them, but we're okay at the moment. There's paper. I'm going to grab 6 more. That means we can write a couple more books. A free lord is waiting to be hired, and the child is born. Here we go. So the child is up here now. So it's got manners and intellect as its 2 experience points required to reach next level. So we have another female, Cyrilla, daughter of Stratislav. So her favourite thing, she likes to play music. So I'm pretty sure we're able to produce something soon. Should be able to. Did you upgrade that lumber mill? We did. Okay, that's level 3, so we should be getting quite a bit from that as well now. Wood looks okay. There we go. So to construct this building, one of your lords needs to study the corresponding knowledge of training grounds. So we can unlock these now. She's obviously writing. That book's going to take a long time to write, to be fair. There's pig farms, and we've got obviously the training grounds. So we're going to want the training ground here. I could get Dobromir on it. Might take him a little bit longer, but let's do it. And then let's see what the problem's here. Dobromir, it's time for the lord to marry. Your lord Dobromir is still not married and has not produced offspring. Oh, Dobromir. Isn't it time for him to settle down? Go to the global map, find a suitable bride, and arrange the marriage. You can also marry him to one of the other lords. And if you don't have enough lords, you can grant the title to a free lord or a warrior. Alright, let's go on to the map then. Let's do a bit of marriage here. So, I think we were working on these guys, right? Oh, trade offer for those. What is this? Ah, Uranka has reached the age of marriage and awaits proposals from noble suitors. Marriage. Okay, you need +5 on that one. That's no good then. What about Bright Vale? They got different language though. That's not good. There is so much you can do here. So we need to work on this. We're going to do a bit of wolf hunting. We're going to send Stratislav to do a bit of wolf hunting with that leader. So we can build that. Cyrilla has gained a new level. Persuasion 1. Appearance of the Unholy Horde. An Inquisition mission has returned with dire news. In the northwestern forest, a so-called Unholy Horde, this is the thing I was telling you about, will attack. A union of forest tribes under the rule of the new heretical cult, the Dead God. Alright, the politics are coming in. This is an extremely aggressive and powerful force that is preparing to destroy all the new kingdoms of Norland. Okay, bring it on. I don't have an army yet, but bring it on. Alright, studying's going well. It's going to take her a while for that correct cutting, but that's really going to help with our wood here, I think. Stratislav arrived in Dust Valley, so he's gone hunting with their king. There you go. Look, they're going to hunt wolves together. And 6 migrants have arrived, and we have a trader. Look at this. Dobromir's flattering Shana while Stratislav's out. You dirty boy. Dirty, dirty boy. No migrants expecting here. Moderate fatigue and mild fatigue. So we need to work on the fatigue side of things. And that was going to be inside the tavern, right? Stratislavs complete the task hunting. Nice. Did that help? Yes. The bride's house will receive 248 gold. The relationship between the bride's king and your king will improve by 5. The bride will settle with her husband in your city. Yes, Dobromir. I'm going to marry Dobromir and we're going to become one with Caden. Problem is, they're different language, but that's okay. That is okay. Now, obviously, we can go through and take over these as well, and they will become your settlement too. Not quite sure what that one is. That's the Great King area, I think. And I think from up here, there's the Unholy Horde. So they come down from here. Obviously, it's harder the closer to this you are. So if you're worried about that one, start your province down here as well. All right, result, request for assistance, not a lot I can do. He didn't wait for it, that's fine. Not a lot I can do, mate. Unfortunately, I don't have the army to help you at the moment. So it's kind of opening up now. We got to that point, right? These look cute. I like these. Little peasants inside, look. Obviously, we're going to have another lord with a marriage coming in as well, but I'm going to get some more of these housing down ready as well. Going to keep going this way, I think. Could do. Now I'm going to prioritise, make sure the brewery always has someone working in it as well. It's important. Alright, Dobromir and Uranika are engaged. The purpose of marriage is to have children, and characters strive to fulfill their duty at least once every 1 to 3 days. However, due to the close relationship of spouses, the effects of the personal interactions between them, both good and bad, are doubled, which can lead to dangerous conflicts. Alright, here she is. There we go. Bride to be married off. Success. Noble rule, Stratislav. Though our pain was profound at parting with a loved one, the joy of this union has utterly healed it. I am confident that our kings shall live in the harmony, for relatives are not meant to be adversaries, are they not? Cool. That's a good relationship starter there as well. So in Norland there are 2 main types of states, vassal kingdoms and alliances of free cities. There's a head of state independence province that trade independence for protection. So vassals pay tribute, that makes sense. Alliance of free cities, obliged to send an army to defend others in the alliance. So that's good. If we can get an alliance with these actually, we need to build this relationship a little bit more then. So what I might do, so we'll do a bit more wolf hunting. That might be the best one. Or play dice or something with my king. But good news. Let's see her stats then. So what can she do then? Intellect. So she's a researcher. That's good. So what I might do... She's not here yet. Okay, we can't do that until she's here. That's fine. So they're both on their way back. There's our Dobromir and Uranika. There she is. They're not coming together, which is weird, but that's fine. Cirilla's gaining some new stuff really well as well. That's good. Oh, it's coming together really well now. Ah, today the ceremony of marriage will take place. They are here now. So what I'm going to do is make sure that the training ground is done by Nika. Cool. Obviously, let her get married first. I love how you can kind of just build, like, paths around all this, and it doesn't actually cost anything. That's really cool. Look at that. We'll get that nice and neat up to here. We'll have, like, a town square. I should be able to build on top of those anyway. Anyways, there's something we haven't built yet. There's the den, but I don't want to sell nectar because that's an addictive drug, you know? Look at this. You give a manager bonus. Can I give a worker bonus as well? Oh, all materials that are ready you can send now. That's fine. We're not going to do that. Building needs a manager. Let's sort this out. Dobromir, you're just so good at this. How old are you now? Are you aging yet? You're 1 year old. Your manners are going to be good, I think. Beginning of the relationship with the Holy Family. Okay. The availability of various goods from the Holy Caravan. Oh my god, what is all this? Okay. You're from... Goes to drink alcohol. What is this? Matriarch. Okay, you're a fanatic. So what we want to do is kind of spend time with probably Stratislav. We want to make you happy. And then we need to also... Caravan's not ready yet. We'll get that selling in a moment as well. See if there's anything we can sell, because gold is nasty right now. There's the caravan. Let's get this trade going. We're going to want you, obviously, and then what I'm going to do is grab Dobromir. Oh, he's getting married. Let's let him get married first. Right, go do trade. There we go. Right, let's see what we can sell then. So we might need to sell a bit of wood here. We need to make some gold. We're not in a good place, and we should be able to, now we've done that research, actually grab some in, and I might get another lumberjack in anyway. Let's go ahead and sell down to 100. That'll make us 140 here. Looks like we're making a bit more grain than we initially thought. Our rutabagas here. And it says something about the daggers, right? If we buy some daggers, let's send some out. I don't know. Let's try that. We'll make some gold though. That's good. Not going to hire any of the lords because we need the gold at the moment, so we've got to be careful. I'm going to kind of ramp up the thingies here in production, maybe more food, so we can actually make gold whenever they come as well. Training ground will be done soon, though, and what we can do, I'm guessing we can get that done. Shana is unable to move, Dobromir is unable to move, so... Oh, intoxicated! Or he's tired. It's one of the two. I'm just assuming that he's a drunk, and he's not actually that. But this tab's actually really good. That's an overall relationship with everyone, isn't it? Dietmar is good as well. We're getting a plus there. I can go out and do that thingy on the map now, too. Alright, we're going to continue building this relationship in the Dust Valley here, so we are going to go... Is it Wimpy we were doing it at before? Oh, there's someone going there. Where are they going to? They're going to kill a bandit camp. Look at that. Is that why we can't? That'll be why. Then we'll need to wait. Relationships begin with Bishop. Arise in your city. Population... Oh, let's go in. What's going on here? Fanatics. Okay. We have them. A good relationship with you. I could kill them. Not going to do that, but we could. Oh, I don't have my blinking lord's housing. I thought they'd stay in together in the same bed, but they don't. Okay, we need a lord's house. Get another one. Boom. That's for Uranica. Oh, what's this? We have a vagabond in the city. Okay, that's because unemployed. So when they're unemployed, they have a chance to become a vagabond. So what we're going to need to do is actually get a bit of a patrol going. Plonk one there. Night patrol there so they can't steal from a stash. Means my soldiers will be doing something. I'll actually reduce the patrol radius and guards. And there's the Lord's house. Right, what are the other things we've got? You've got one now. We have a dangerous neighbour. William from only one title remains. For 200 years now, the nobles house in Norland have observed the Charter of Humility. Okay. Limits the titles per lord. You have one free title left. Consider to whom it shall be granted. Okay, and we have a weak army. We know. Training ground's almost done, though, so we should be able to fix that really, really soon. It's already flying through, actually. And we probably want Shana to kind of go and do that. I'm going to let her do her work first and go round, because you've got to be careful. They won't manage their stuff here. And there we go. It has finished. Let's get this one in. There's our training ground. So, barracks are over here. Let's pop the training ground there. And we've got the 10 iron to do that. That's literally all of our iron gone. And gold seems to be going up. People are paying tribute to me, which is really nice. And so they should. I am the king and almighty leader. A lot of unemployed. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Like, well, I do. We just need to make more stuff. To be fair, like, where were those other farms? There were some farms out here. Some fertile land. All the way up here. Okay. A long way for a manager to run. Grab one in, though, because that makes sense. Oh, there's some wolves here. You can go kill these, by the way, in your settlement, too. Shana is pregnant with Stratislav's child. She's pregnant. Oh, she's being sick because she's, like, morning sickness, maybe. Okay, Holy Caravan has arrived as well, so we can trade once more. Let's get Dobromir on the case. Perfect. Right. We've got to pay our tax on warriors, unfortunately, but what we want to do is grab in some more of those daggers again, I think. Look at this. These are ramping up massively now. We can sell a bit more, which is good. I'm not going to need all that at the moment. That's going to offset our tax, at least. And let's carry on getting some daggers. Now, I'm going to buy in 3 shields for our warriors, so we can actually have them go out at some point, and then we're going to trade. That's a lot of gold, though. Let's try and offset this a little bit. And I see that actually there's only one mace. Maybe we need a couple of maces here, or spears. Get a couple of spears. And we'll offset that. We seem to be making some money at least, so we're good. And then I think we can go ahead and potentially start an army here with Dobromir. We've got our 3 warriors. There we go. And we'll give each of them a mace. You know what? I'm going to wait until this is kind of put in stock, and then we can grab that. And we got a request for assistance. We may even be able to actually help on this one. It does affect relationships, though. That's someone up there, I think. So we might be able to help with that at some point. Where are those shields I bought? Have I got to wait for the trader to physically go? So I've created that. I wonder... There it is, look. We've got our 4, but I thought that we had... Got on the world map. Let's go see if we can kind of help. I might do that. Sending aid. Squad Dobromir. There we go. We'll send him. We'll see if he can help. That might get him leveled up. I don't know. I just want to see the war kind of thing. It looks like someone else might be helping too. Ah, yeah. Wind Peak has gone to help. So we'll send our army. As you can see here, they're going out to help them out here. It's getting a little bit choppy in the game. I'm not going to lie. And then we've got some people coming. I'm not sure who. And then we're going to go in and see what we can do here. So we've obviously got the pig farm, the temple, a herbalist, a mine. Mine's probably going to be our next important one. So Shana, you're going to get on to the mine work as well. Then we can actually get our own iron in. Dobromir's almost there with our little soldiers and their maces. No shields, though. I did buy them. I'm confused by that. Right, result, request for assistance. Success. Okay, it will remain in the city for 3 days or until the first battle. So that's going to give a +12 to Lado's Vet, which means we should be able to get a trade agreement at some point. I don't know who Barak is. Purple, that's got to be up there, right? It doesn't say. So that's good. That's someone we don't see. Immediate neighbours are probably more important at the moment. And they're out building our farms, which is good as well. Alright. Then our building needs a manager. So training ground. I feel like I'm assigning the same people. You're an Ika. You're not as effective, but let's give you a job to do. I think the relationship between Stratoslav and Dietmar is really, really good. Not good with those, obviously. Oh, there is a lot to learn. I am realizing this massively right now. We've got a while until Dobromir can actually do anything as well, so Uranika might not be the happiest. Just going to check the... Oh, we can make moonshine from Rutabaga. We're not going to do loads then. Let's just grab in, like, every day they can do 5. Beer I'm going to reduce down to 50 again. We don't need that much. The protection of the loving family will soon be lifted. That's fine. That's because our population's there, right? We need to kind of get the instructions going here. Uranika, can you kind of... do your thing, please? There's a desire for reward, so I think I might need to reward her some rings. Kind of go a bit happy. Dobromir, not sure how you're back already. Did that just assign? We've got a problem with vagabonds here, so we need to make sure we sort this out. Night patrols protect warehouses and homes from crimes by vagabonds, as well as guard slaves. We did a night patrol, right? Although my soldiers aren't here. We need more guards. That's fine. I want to know how you can make peasants into warriors. That's something I need to learn. Yep, economic report's looking pretty healthy as well. A free lord is waiting to be hired. We don't want you. Trader is here, though. No, it's on its way again. Mine studying's at 99%. I've just seen something. If you can get your peasants to become loyalists, right? I was just reading it. They are 30% more efficient at what they do, and they cannot be swayed. They emerge from ordinary vagabonds over time as a result of observing executions. They do not differ in appearance from regular vagabonds. Okay. Oh, executioners requires a scaffold. That's what we need to buy, and the trader has gone. What's going on here? Heirs Rebellion. Oh, okay. So we can join in on the Heirs Rebellion to overthrow Alien to get a better relationship, or we can protect against it. We don't have really anyone to make. We've got our 3 warriors, but they're out at the moment. Seems like we can give them. I don't know what happened to my shields. Right, we'll try it. I'm going to give this a go. A bit of politics here. We're going to help the king or the person not get overthrown by a sibling there. And did a wolf just eat one of my thingies there? It did. Okay. Weird. A wolf just munched on... We need to clear out these wolves. Oh god, matriarch, new prophecy. Ruler Stratoslav, the bones foretold a disaster. The invisible moon will rise and the blood will freeze from the hungry howl of the flesh wolf. Beware of wild beasts and be prepared for their attack. It won't be long now. Oh, in 6 to 8 days, the church seers expect the following disaster in your land. Appearance of invisible moon in the sky will drive flesh wolves. Ooh, we get meat from them. Use day patrols to protect the peasants. A pack of 6 to 12 flesh wolves attack the center of your city and kill everyone they see. Oh my word, that's a bit harsh. I don't have anything. We need a day patrol for that then. I don't even have any soldiers. Oh, here we go. From peasants. That's the one. Unhappy peasants. He will not become your soldier until that's it. We're gonna get a new soldier here. We do that. Did that work? Yes, +1. Soldiers are not being trained. You're an Ika. You need to do your job. Alright, I'm gonna appoint Stratoslav to it because you're rubbish. Not excited about those flesh wolves. So that's how you hire then. So if I go over here... We could grab more mercenaries in. They cost a fortune, man. We're going to have to get them, I think. We're going to have to do that. And then we need to assign them, obviously, to over here. We're going to have to try and take out these. Got a result from this. So sending aid. I think we were successful. Due to low loyalty, the heir Domina has raised a rebellion. If he succeeds, the current king will be overthrown. Your forces are revived and reinforced Alin and will remain in the city for 3 days. Oh, God. That's a long time. I greet you, Stratoslav. Thank you for standing by me in this struggle and acknowledging my lawful authority. Nice. Alin crushed the rebellion while Domina suffered defeat. Domina's dead. None of my soldiers died either, which is good. So they're coming back. Perfect. Come on back, please. Why are you spreading Fortress Desire? Really? Shana needs something to help her out. I'm going to give her 5 rings. Kind of cheer her up. Our gold is going crazy. Oh no, it's good. It's going up. That help her? Many rings. That cheers her up a little bit. Ceremony for the peasant right there. Oh, you can click on them and they have different traits. Gotcha. Gorilla is not learning. Alright, let's make sure we're educating you. So let's go. What are your traits here? So we've got manners, intellect. I think that would be good. Let's go for, we want intellect and teaching. Dietmar's here. Let's get Dietmar to do some teaching whilst you're here. Do I need a house for Dietmar as well? I do. Looks that way. Let's get another lord's house in then, just in case. Obviously, you can rotate the houses as well. I'm not doing that at the moment, but you can rotate them. You'll see that I'm placing just most things there. There's our mine. Nice. Right. Perfect. We can get a mine in. And there it is. Cyrilla is now learning, so she's got a bit of teaching up. She's 3 years old, so we need to be careful actually. Make sure she is learning. We have 3 vagabonds. Wow, you soldiers need to do your thing. I guess these are the soldiers standing there. Who knows? There we go. We got the night patrol properly there. All right, mine has finished. Let's get the this on. I'm going to still use Dobromir for this. I'm not going to upgrade because we don't have the tools, but we'll start to produce a little bit of iron here, which is good. And then we should be able to actually go in and do some research now as well. So lumber mill upgrade is going to be good. We could also do another big book of correct cutting. We're not going to do that yet. Alright, it's time to go into this here. Uranika, you're going to be on the case of the herbalist here. We're going to write a book for that one. Nera greeted the king. Who are you? Okay, you're going to play dice with the king. Cool. What I will say is it's getting quite on top now and getting quite overwhelming. It's a little bit choppy at the moment, so that probably needs fixing, but that's fine. Hired warriors have arrived. We've got our warriors now. So over here, they should do their training, right? So if I go into my army again, can I actually get some more? There we go, from peasants. I kind of want to make my army big enough for training here, but we're also going to need to factor in, actually, that we don't have any weapons. That we can craft when we've researched it as well, but we're not at that point anywhere near yet. Due to bad mood, Uranika refuses to do work. Okay, let's give her some rings. Give her 5 rings, that should help. A child is born, Cetracor. So we've got 2 children now. Oh my goodness, they come with a 1 on combat and command off the rip. Alright, let's get the trade going then. This is going to be really important anyway. Alright. Oh my goodness. Our tax on warriors is huge, so we're going to need to sell some stuff. We should have quite a bit here anyway, so I'm going to sell some. Oh, the shields are red now. Maybe that's why. It was just bugged a little bit. Anything we can get really is maces, so I'm going to grab 5 more in. That's good. We've made some money. Oh, what? Actually, we should probably see what books there is. There's loads here. Ah, Tanai, a language dictionary. So you can learn the other languages. All meat consumed with positive thoughts twice as strong. Prison ward. It was the executioner's thing. So we need the platform, right? Caden language. Workshop. Okay. Coal furnace. Chancellery. Scaffold. That was the one. Okay, we'll buy those up and we will learn them. There it is. Scaffold. That's really important that we get that one learned, I think. I don't think it takes long anyway. The scaffold. We'll see now. She's off to go do it. Let's see how long it takes her. Oh, it's carrying Stratislav because he's drunk. Yeah, it's flying up now. Perfect. We keep spreading rumours about each other, though. I don't like that. We need to get rid of these fanatics in the city. 90% of the current progress on the Emperor's Dream. And then we need to... for the Fruitful, sorry. And then the Emperor's Dream is after. Right, here we go. Uranika was attacked by robbers. Dobromir and Radoslav have started a fight. Oh, my soldiers went in to get the thief, I think. Oh my word, there's the fight I was telling you about. Getting some fighting XP. Go get him. Muller him. Yeah, get out of here. So some burglars tried their luck and failed massively. Alright, we can use our teachers from here to go ahead and teach them as well. You can use anyone that has shown up for a little bit. They're a bit naff, but Dietmar is the one... that improves relationships with your king if you have them as a teacher for your children. He's currently teaching Cyrilla at the moment. We can use Shana, but we're doing the research here. But guys, that's going to be where I end this one out. That is 10 days so far of the 25 you can play on the demo. So if you want to see more, let me know. Just wanted to showcase it a little bit more anyway and just give you a flavour for what it's all about. It is it's getting very close to release date soon, so Very cool. There's a lot that I like about it. It's very complex though, so there's a big learning curve. I guess once you've learned that, it'll be much easier to flow through. But I think we're surviving, right? We've managed 10 days and we're not dead at least. But that wolf attack, I don't know. We're not ready for that and it will kill us off, so that would be something I'd need to learn. But guys, let me know your thoughts on it. Obviously, let me know if this is one you've been watching out for and if it's the type of game you would like to see as well. As always, I hope you're good. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.